Welcome back, YouTube. So, if you don't know me, my name is Marif. I'm a six-figure organic dropshipper who've been doing this for around 2 years almost. I just had a pro fight. Excuse my face; it's kind of a little busted up. What most people don't know about me is that it took a very long time for me to be actually successful with organic. And looking back at it, I can really see some clear things that I was doing wrong for a very long time, that if anybody had told me like, just don't do that, I would have been successful much, much earlier. I was kind of fucking blocking my own way in some ways. And I believe a lot of you guys are still doing it too, because I see a lot of beginners doing these mistakes. There's two kinds of people who look at organic dropshipping delusionally from completely different points. One type of person says organic dropshipping is completely inconsistent. It's impossible to make it consistent, which is wrong. And the other guy says organic dropshipping is consistent if you can just find a winner that's going to be consistent. And that's wrong as well. You don't need to lie to yourself. Organic dropshipping is a beginner friendly, beginner level, let's say, business model. You don't have to stay in organic your entire e-com journey just because you've started it that way. The reason I'm saying this is when you think, yeah, if I find a winner, am I going to be able to make it consistent? It really comes down to you being able to do the branding right and turn it into like an actual functioning brand with ads, with consistent cash flow, and with maybe really good consistent organic content. Then it becomes very consistent. If you don't do these things, if you just focus fully organically, if you chase pump and dump bullshit, blankets, goblets, these kind of products, which are okay for making your first money, but if you are looking for anything long term, if you try to make money off of these products, you're not going to be able to succeed in any way. The reason why most people can't make it consistent with organic is because once they find their winner, they forget all about their product research, all about their branding, all about the important stuff that's going to carry their brand long term, and instead just focus on the next product, and then organic becomes a pump and dump business model. Just because you're doing organic dropshipping doesn't mean after especially like a few years you've been doing this, you have to be testing like 5 products every month. That's complete bullshit. That's not a real business. That's good for only the beginning because you're going to learn a lot of shit doing that, but you're also going to waste a lot of time. Once your time becomes more valuable, you can just pick the best products when you see them. You don't have to. You can be like a sniper. I know when I see a very good product that it's going to work. I don't have to second guess myself. Now, my second point is don't ask too many questions. Just do it. Now, the problem with most people in organic, especially because it's such a business model where in the beginning especially, you only know what kind of product sells or goes viral after you test it, because you don't have that backed up knowledge. You don't do test orders. You don't have the data backed up from all the years of doing product research. You don't have a good mentor. You're just random guessing it. And then the best strategy for you is to increase your chances of winning by testing as many good quality products as possible. When I first started out, I was literally running 8 to 10 products per month. Fucking crazy. I'm not exaggerating one bit. And these weren't like low quality videos. I was posting like 1-2 videos for all of them. Good quality, like did my best work. And imagine the workload for fucking that many different accounts and like 2 different phones. The way you want to post on them, schedule them, and it was fucking horrible. It was like very hard work regimen. But at the end of the day, it made me a much better dropshipper. All of a sudden I had the complete understanding of what a winning product is, what worked, what didn't. And in that period, I didn't even make good money. I made maybe like $500 per month at most. A lot of months I went into debt. But at the end of the day, the knowledge made me the most money long term, which is what most people don't think about. They think about when they go into dropshipping, how much money am I going to make in 3 months? How much money I'm making like in a month? Because it's like a traditional way of thinking from like 9-to-5 jobs or older business models. Because the way they calculate profit for organic dropshipping is completely fucking wrong. They look at it like I didn't make any money for 3 months, then I made 20 grand. And then they look at those 3 months as I didn't make any money. But in reality, they should be looking at it like I made 20 divided by 3, like 6.5 grand per month during that period, which is what it is. And if you look at it that way, your perception changes. All of a sudden, you become more patient. You're not trying to rush the process. And one last thing I want to add. This is a very quick video. The reason I wanted to do this is just because off the cuff, I was thinking about life. I was thinking about how I made it to this level. And I remembered a few things that were really important that was game changing for me. In the beginning, I always used to try to come up with my original content, try to come up with products that has never been tested before, be completely creative. And my purpose with that was to go into completely like unsaturated markets, untapped markets, because that's what they tell you, right? You need to find unsaturated products, you need to find unsaturated concepts, but that's completely bullshit. Especially like, I can just tell you, I'll continue the video like this. Most people, when they do product research and when they're, especially beginners, when they see the same products over and over and over again, they immediately think, I've seen that product 100 times, that must be shit. And they're looking for something new. And they're complaining about, I can't find a new winner, this and that. But in reality, dude, the reason you're seeing that product 100 times is because it sells. Do some test orders. Try to understand like things backed up by data instead of your own opinion. Don't think, yeah, I would buy this product or I wouldn't buy this product is shit. Have a set criteria in mind. In one of the videos before on my channel, if you look it up, I talk about what kind of criteria you should have for a winning product. And that criteria might change based on who you are, but at the end of the day, there has to be like some sort of an evaluation that goes on instead of just your pure opinion, if you understand what I'm saying. Hope this was helpful. I know this was a short video. Just trying to keep it as raw as possible. So what you should be doing instead of not testing the products that you've seen 100 times or not recreating the videos that have gone viral and doing just some random shit just because it hasn't been done before and just because it's creative, is you should just directly one-on-one copy the products that work, one-on-one copy the concepts that work, one-on-one just copy it. Try to make it as similar as possible, especially in the beginning. This is your best shot at making it. If you try to come up with your own ideas, 99% you'll fail because your own ideas aren't validated. You don't know if actually people care about your video concepts or your product. It's only your opinion, and your opinion is not valuable, especially in the beginning. So yeah, stay safe guys. I just wanted to share this real quick to help some of you beginners out there perhaps who are struggling, because I know I've been there many times. If you got any more questions, my G's down below, you can just ask me. See you guys on the next one.